Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice. We ask the dice for a message and find out what that is, keeping in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you can email me down below for a personal reading, where I will get you out some further information as well as scheduling options. And you can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I honestly hope to see you there. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and find out what is today's daily dice source. What messages do you have for us? Would you like my fellow human to know what is today's daily dice? So we have the 10th house, Cancer, and the moon energy. You are nurturing your business, your job, your career, your growth. That's what's happening here. You're becoming very loyal to something that you're building. Very loyal. You've been dealing with a lot of subconscious blocks. This is something that has been feeling blocked for a while. Right? This is something that maybe you haven't had access to the success that you've wanted in regards to this for quite some time. But now you're finding out that you're actually gaining popularity, you're gaining recognition, you're gaining the accolades from working so hard on this. Fame and fortune could be coming from this. A lot of success, financial stability, right, in regards to this. And because of that, it's like you're realizing, oh my gosh, like I was holding myself back. Like it could have been that with the Cancer and the moon here, it could have been that belief that you weren't good enough or that there wasn't enough, right? Like sometimes it's not that we don't feel like we're good enough. We feel like we're good enough to get what we want, but we believe honestly that the universe isn't abundant enough to provide us. And so maybe that's something that you're overcoming here. But you're realizing your long-term goals and you're getting public recognition for this. Your reputation is growing and it is a good one. Okay, you have really worked hard to maintain your honor and your integrity throughout this trying time, and you are standing out among the crowd. Okay, you're getting status and you're becoming an authority, someone who is an expertise in their field, someone that people are like, whoa, they take a second look when they see you. They're like, that person, they know what's up. They know what's going on. They know how to do what it is that they're doing. They don't question it anymore because they see how talented and skillful you are. You've done this for a long time. You put a lot of hours in. You put a lot of effort, and they say that if you take a half an hour every day for 5 years, you'll become a master in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So imagine how many hours have you put into this and for how many years have you been doing this? And that's kind of like a gauge at how advanced you are at it, right? I mean, I'd never go as far to call any of us a guru. A guru is a name given by other people. It should be something that's given by other people. But I would go to say that you are extremely looked at as someone who you could teach others how to do what it is that you're doing. And not only teach them, but teach them how to be successful in doing what it is that you're doing. And to show up and being like, okay, this is not something that you have to worry about being, what's the word? Okay, it's right there. I can feel it. It's right there. It literally just lost my train of thought. When it's saturated. There we go. I couldn't remember what I was trying to say. I heard it and then it left and now it's back. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Feeling like it's like people are like, oh, that's a saturated market. Like it's oversaturated. We can't do anything with it. And you're like, no, it doesn't matter how saturated the market is. You have something that people need, that people are wanting, and you help them realize their potential. But it all comes from you being loyal to your journey, to your career, to your life's mission. You're very loyal to that. You're very nurturing of it. You take the time to support it. You're very compassionate about what you do. You also hold a lot of passion for this as well. There's been a lot of healing that's come from you working on this, and it's something that's bringing you safety and security. That's what I was saying. It does feel like there's financial security that's coming from this that you're about to realize. And with the moon, it's all about you dealing with your personal needs and your personal emotions and those habits that maybe have been holding you back. You reflected on them. You've understood them at an unconscious level, bringing them to a conscious level. And you've received that healing. And you've allowed yourself to heal in a way that is playful and fun and showing up as exactly who you're meant to in this situation. You're no longer holding back from yourself. And your intuition is at an all-time high right now. And remember that as you go on and the more that you connect with it, it is only going to grow even more. So you're in a very, very heightened spiritual state right now. Source is channeling a lot through you. And you are channeling that, whether you know or not, to other people. And they're receiving it. Let's get some oracles out on it for you. Okay. May I please have some oracles for this reading, Source? What else would you like to say? Thank you. One more. Okay, that one. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential in a rewarding situation. Exactly what I was saying. Like, it was like there was it's a lot of struggle. There was a lot of struggle at first throughout the process of this, but now you've been doing it for so long. Like, you just trust yourself and you believe in yourself because you see your results day in and day out. Whatever that is, whether that's imprinting on people, whether that's helping people, whether that's impacting or inspiring others, or whether that's, being able to bring in results with your career. It doesn't matter. Like, you're seeing it time after time. Right? Like, we have Mars, move forward and defend self. This is what you're doing. You're defending your right to create the way that you want to. Look, we have Yang energy, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. I cannot make this up. Move forward and forward motion. We have Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius energy coming out here. You're very much in your expressive state right now. Things are happening and you're realizing your true potential. Right? Sometimes we don't know our true potential until we actually just put our nose down to the floor and grind. Yeah, you're coming into a very balanced state where it's like you've given out so much and now you're being rewarded tenfold, right? Like, it's coming back to you. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, Celine Dion, let's bring it in, right? There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There are things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. I know it's a love song, but that's what they're showing me right now, right? Like, that's the thing. It's like you're calling it back to you now because you're just doing it. You're just showing up and doing what needs to be done. This is a very powerful energy. Look, what did I say? You're healing. We have ancient healing wisdom on the bottom here with shaman. Underneath that, you're unfolding. You're becoming exactly who you've been meant to become this whole time. You're no longer shying away from what's being asked of you by source, by your bosses, by whoever it is that's in your life on this journey. And you're finding a sense of happiness and growth here with dolphin. And look, we have 42, which is 6. And 6 is all about balance, harmony, and inner peace, and seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. And look, if you see, she's pregnant up here on the dolphin. It's saying you're birthing into reality. This is something that's been gestating for a while, but it is coming to fruition now. And you're coming into a place where you're really going to feel fulfilled. And on the bottom of the deck, we have elephant with leadership, number 10. This is the completion of a cycle. But look at all this abundance around him. Right? Like, there's a lot of abundance coming for you here. Again, I keep getting this energy of financial freedom, financial success. Like, your finances are definitely going to be impacted here in a very positive way. Okay. I love this. We have Rhino Spirit, overcoming any obstacle. Isn't that what I was saying? Like, this is something that's been really difficult. It's not been easy for you to do what it is that you're doing. Like, there were times where, right, there were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things we'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. Overcoming those obstacles, right? That's the thing. Like, you're overcoming them. You're no longer letting that be the commentary of what it is that you're doing in your life. Look, we have 6 again with inner peace and harmony, seeing yourself through love and eyes of love and light. We have Beaver Spirit, laying a solid foundation. That's exactly what's happening here. This is becoming a very solid foundation. We have Groundhog Spirit on the bottom with time to let go, like letting go of the past, no longer letting the past dictate who you are, right? It's not easy to let go of those things that aren't serving us, but when we do let go of them, we come into a space where we realize all along that the anchor that we thought was because of someone else was really because we were holding on to something. So we have Bethany here. It says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. Yeah, so it's very important for you to take care of yourself during this time. To not overwork yourself is what I'm hearing here. It's like, it's okay to work hard for what you want, which is exactly what Capricorns do. But sometimes Capricorns will work so hard, they'll burn out. And so here is this energy of not letting yourself burn out. We have Bridget on the bottom. Look, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Exactly. You don't want to come into a state of burnout. That's something you don't want to do. You're being shown what is yours. But remember, it's already yours. You don't have to control the outcome. You don't have to control the situation. You have to just sit back and let it happen for you. Okay, you're already doing the work. Continue to do that work, but don't let yourself get into a position where you run yourself ragged, which can happen, especially when you're really happy about something. Like, you could be like, but this brings me so much joy. I really love doing this. And then you just realize all of a sudden when you get to the end of it, you're like, wow, I did way too much this week. And then you end up taking more days off than you realize because you're so exhausted trying to catch up for taking care of yourself, lost self-care, right? So take care of yourself. You've already built a very solid foundation. Yes, this is something that's happy, but it's like letting it come back to you, right? Potential in a rewarding situation. Source is bringing it back to you tenfold. That's how it works. You give something out, you get it returned in tenfold, but it's not ever on our timeline. It's when its divine timing is taking play here for you, okay? So this is what I have for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a dolphin emoji down below and say, I call in my highest happiness, to let Source know that you're calling in this beautiful energy. And leave me a thumbs up. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel Source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this beautiful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.